All right. Hello. Happy Saturday. Hello. I will give you guys a few minutes to get in here. This would be a good topic of discussion for people who are either single mothers or those that don't feel that it's right what these demons are doing. These sick drug addicts. Got a bunch of sick drug addicts and crazy people and weirdos out here in this world. And we can see the signs are there that they're going to be attacking single mothers and their children. We got to talk about this today because that's obviously where this is going. All right, let me get my, do I have some Palo left here? Okay, here we go. So the pedophiles and the child abusers are going in on the kids, man. They're going in on the single moms. All right. So the more they run their mouth, the more that we can see their agenda. I remember I think it was several years ago, one of those religious leaders, Jesse Lee Peterson, tried to run a campaign, and he's a YouTuber, tried to run a campaign that we should displace and rehome all children of single mothers as if they're puppies. So, we all know that as a single mom that loves your children, you have a bond with your children in a society where we live with misogynistic, psychopathic, sociopathic men who obviously are a part of an agenda to traffic children. Okay. And, it's scary because you can have one of them in your house and not even realize it. It's very scary. It's okay. Even while they lay up underneath us, they're still weak cowards. And you are a woman that has the ability to protect your children. Okay. These cowards and men of this sociopathic, fake, demonic church, which really doesn't worship Jesus Christ, they actually worship something else, are literally running around here with an agenda against mothers. And I'm going to tell you what it's about. It is about the degradation of the single mothers so that they can get access to your children, so that they can do whatever they want to do with them. I've heard all sorts of horror stories, children being trafficked across the globe for these sick pedophiles, sociopathic people that like to sacrifice children, eat children. Um, and I can tell you that the goddess, who is the head of the craft, a lot of these religions have always been a front for the pedophile rings. They have. They've always been a front for the pedophile rings. This is the reason why you don't never find me in nobody's church, because they all crooked. They all crooked. Okay. Whenever you hear anybody talking about single mothers, they are a part of the agenda, straight up and down. And, it's one of those things to where at that point, as a woman, you have to drop your emotion and go into battle mode, especially when you got sick ones running around here. They make up things about you because they are agents for that system. They're cowards. They are. I was actually it's become a theme of movies. And just recently I believe that they just arrested a whole bunch of people for there, you know what, there was a that's what it was, but it's been all sorts of sick stories by these sick weirdos. There was a foster mom in New York that was telling a 16-year-old girl to be a hoe. She was teaching her how to prostitute. They had these children living in hotels that were a part of the foster system. So all these people are under fire. And I'm here to let you women know, this is the reason why a lot of people, when I started on YouTube, I started as a family vlogger. And I spoke out a few times. It wasn't like it was something that I was on a crusade about, but I spoke out a few times about the agenda against children, the agenda that pedophiles have against children, and it's been harassment and stalking ever since, right? And then they have agents who um, these agents that they make up stories, and they're always perverting everything so that your children can be left wide open. This is the reason why when they were on their agenda, my goddess, my gods, my spirits, my angels, my guardians are always on point. And eventually, a lot of these people that are a part of the agenda, they either gonna get sick or die. I'm just telling y'all what it is, okay? I'm just telling y'all what it is. Whenever you hear a male talking about single mothers, what he needs to do is mind his own business. Obviously, males make women single mothers, right? So they starting up that agenda again, and it is definitely an agenda. Um, when you find out that you've been dealing with a man that is a part of that agenda, let me tell you something. When it comes to males that were a part of that agenda, you will be flambéed by the goddess, because we know exactly what you've been up to. Now, this winter, for some reason, we've got sick men that are out at all hours of the night doing God knows what. God only knows what these men will be out doing, riding around in their cars, being very suspect. You have to ask yourself, what kind of monster would pick on a single mother? That's sick. That's sick. And the thing of it is that if you ever hear a man acting as if a single mother needs a man in her life, if they're not respectful and empowering, then you know that they are a part of that agenda. And it's a harsh reality. And they think that once you find out what they're about, that you have some kind of emotion for them. No, you're cursed, hon. You're cursed very badly. Trying to bring mess into a mother's life. Don't be afraid of them. We're doing the Black Candle Vigils from now until December of 2023. Okay. You got to understand that these people are into child sacrifice. They're stupid. Child sacrifice has done nothing but destroyed the world, but these people continuously are a part of it. Um, this is the reason why they're cracking down on abortion laws and stuff like that. It's not against women. It's more so about protecting children because men have dropped the ball and the women have had to take over and become the man and the woman. If you are out here in social media picking on single mothers, you are not a man. You are a low-life degenerate who probably has a history of drug abuse as well as prison time. You're a criminal, and we are always and will always be protected from you. Now, I had a degenerate male, for some reason. I don't know if it was a slip or what, but my children have always remained protected from this monster. Harassment, stalking. When this male met me, I was established and I was getting ready. It was actually, I was less than a year away from buying a house. He was a part of an initiative to ruin my credit. I ended up renting, and then for an entire 2 years, he ran around. Listen, stuff like that. Let me tell you something. Stuff like that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. They really believe that their words have power. Okay. They're always creating a state of emergency and urgency for you. So, for example, my plan is, personally, I'm gonna talk about this. Okay, my plan has always been when I got into this home to buy my home. Of course, obviously, if you purchase a home, your mortgage is going to be cheaper than rent, which and it's a lot more stable for your kids. You got males running around here thinking that we don't know what you're up to, trying to derail a woman. All of those men are going to be cursed. We're going to keep a black flame on them. Right, Foxy 305. Right, right. Yeah. Well, they say that most women become single mothers because the male is drug addicted. And I didn't even know about that statistic. So, in a lot of single mothers that I've dealt with, either he was cheating, he was opening this woman up for diseases, but at the top of that list of the reason, is drug and alcohol, addiction. So we all know that all men are not perfect. Women, the children are not the mistakes. We know that the men that they chose to have children with were the mistake because these men were either addicted to drugs, alcoholic, or either abusive. So we all know what the deal is. They've started up their campaign against single mothers again because they're too lazy, uncreative, and uninventive to the point where they're trying to sell people's children out. Pretty much is what they're doing. So if you're a single mom that is being harassed, spiritually abused by one of these so-called men who really have no backbone or balls, or it really has nothing to do with them having balls or backbone. This is literally them being a part of an agenda to harm your children and try to use them as sacrifices because they are sick. Came to that realization when I heard somebody running their mouth. I'm going to say this to any male that's trying to do harm to my children. I will flambe you. You're going to die. You try to mess with me and mine, my children, you're going to die. And you too stupid to realize that your life is in danger messing around with me. Okay. And I told this person to leave me alone or I'm going to put a death curse on them. That's separate. If you got some harassment or some crap going on, these greedy, vile, they want to eat up all the really what it is that it's not that they eat up, it's not just that they want to eat up all of the food, because whenever somebody starts talking about a food shortage, the greedy, disgusting parasites always feel like the children, they got to take food away from the children. And I guess the children of the single moms, they eating up all the food from these greedy, narcissistic losers out here. So if and you know what, they coming for you. You're at your jobs, you're being harassed. Most of y'all that have children that work, you don't even talk about it. You don't have pictures of your children because you got some sick, disgusting, diabolical man standing by your cubicle trying to find out about your family. I have realized that you cannot trust men that focus on your children. Oh, hell, you got children. Oh, smiling in your face with their rotten teeth. They're going to get their teeth kicked out of their mouth. Spirit is going to kick their teeth out of their mouths. Right? So we getting it popping the whole winter. Now, it's not just if you're a single mom. A lot of my clients are married. They have decent men in their lives that aren't a part of that agenda. Okay. But if you are a single mother, you can definitely get in the Black Candle Vigil because you can even tell that they are gunning for your children. Why? Because they're greedy, they're sadistic, they're sinister, they're child abusers, and they will spiritually abuse your children. They will target your children, even at the schools. Even it's a huge problem in this society. You would think that these people would be a little bit more kind of on the hush with their agenda, but we have your names written down and we want you dead before the winter. They want to eat up all the candy. These are the type of personality types that, when they were growing up, they went a Halloween bag snatching. These are the disgusting parasites in the world that never grew up. Or a lot of them may have been abused by their mothers, but they want to keep up the facade of their perfect mother. They can't be honest, obviously, about what they mama did to them. Obviously, they want to keep up a facade and protect the image of their mothers by coming and trying to sabotage you as a mother. This is what they do. Reliving things from their own childhood while putting your children up for scrutiny when who they need to be talking about is their own mama that they hate. So there's more single mothers that are very loving and devoted to raising their children because they feel the maternal instinct. There are some mothers that as soon as that man walks out the door, And a lot of these men will even stay with women who have told them, if you leave me, I'm going to do something to the children. They will stay with women like that. It's the type of women that they like because they feel like, oh, she needs me. I'm needed. Okay. But there's a lot of you women that told that man to get the hell up out of your house, and you stay devoted to raising your children because you have a maternal instinct. And you didn't want them growing up around a psychopath that obviously needs help. Right? So you know why you're a single mother. You know why you had to become a single mother, because that man was a danger to your children. And the goddess respects you, loves you, and will always bless you. Okay? I think it's disgusting. I'm sitting up here and I'm just like, really? Like I will flambe you, literally flambe you. Also, another thing, I've been getting notifications. Hold on. I have spoken to more mothers who have contacted me about their children being attacked in the astral. Y'all need to learn about what they are doing to your children and protect your babies. We know they ain't no good. We know they ain't about nothing, right? But what they do is they settle on spiritually abusing your children. Okay. Unfortunately, because I was open and susceptible to that because of things in my life, a drug addicted father, I went through being spiritually raped for years of my life. It's not just about the physical, the financial, it's also about the spiritual. So I dealt with that for years in my life, for years, being bombarded spiritually because of that. And it led to me, having a lot of anxiety. It led to me just, depression, and I'm older now. Obviously, I'm a grown woman with grown children, right? And they're and then it's all about their statistics too. They want to be right. Oh, I told you that your children were not going to turn out right. Oh, I told you that. So then they target your older children. So you're trying to get your children to the point where you can, they can be out on their own and they can support themselves or whatever. And then they're just steadily bombarding you, harassing you, stalking you, and they have to be right. Oh, I have to be right. Then you have males running around here that are jealous of your older children. I have a 22-year-old son who I am trying to prepare him for his life, but you got older males who are old, fuddy-duddy, mad and angry, and they want to bombard the mother so that the children can be affected. These are parasites. We are going to destroy them and put them where they belong. You can take your ignorance to the grave with you if you want to. Okay, even if they the father. I've seen fathers, biological fathers out here trying to harm their children. Listen, let me tell you something. When it comes to society, they are doing self-fulfilling prophecies, especially these so-called men of the cloth. They think they're powerful. The only person that has the power, well, righteous men have power, okay, to be there for a woman. But the witch, she has her witch hat on, and she is taking down their names, checking it twice. We're gonna make sure that we destroy them, and we're gonna do it through those black candle vigils. Okay, we're gonna put some extra oomph on it. Okay. We're gonna put some extra oomph on it. You know what? Thursday Lane, I swear to God, it's early this morning. I said to myself, as I was being, just attacked by this demonic man, I told him, I said, you are the devil. You're not possessed by the devil, you're the devil. So I know for a fact that the devil is alive and well. Well, he's alive. He's not well. The devil is alive and well in Georgia. I'm sorry, alive and unwell in Georgia. He lives about 20 minutes away from me, and he's the devil. Okay, and just like the witches of Eastwick, we're going to turn you into a flower. You come for my babies. They think for some reason that you had your children for them because of the type of women that they were with. No, I gave birth to my children because they are a part of me. Are you kidding me? I will put you're going to be pushing up daisies. You're going to be pushing up daisies. Don't play with me. Don't play with me and my children. Yes, I will destroy a man for trying to mess with the generational wealth that I am creating. See, as a woman, you have the power to create generational wealth, even when your daddy didn't do it, even if your granddaddy didn't do it. As a woman, you have the power to create generational wealth, healing, and abundance for your children, regardless if you're single. Hey, Ziana. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. You try to mess with the future of my children, and you will get flattened, flambéed. You may wake up one day floating around in outer space. We're not playing those games. Some of them are doing it just because of their ego. They want to harass your children. I've dealt with a man that when I met him, I was established. My business was and still is established, ladies. After years and years of this man stalking me, I said, let me get up close and personal to my enemy. Let me get up close and personal with him. He stayed on that agenda, which I didn't realize. I thought he was just retarded. I didn't know that he actually had an agenda. He's obviously you still on that. You really a part of that agenda, ain't you? So it's all about proving that a woman can't make it. A woman can't build by herself. So they bring in all of this struggle into your life. Mm-mm. With the when I met this man, um, I had my plans. He tried to throw me off. He tried to go around. He tried to lie on me. You as a man need to sit down before you get exposed. You're going to get exposed to spirit. Will they expose themselves? Your child can't have this without me. Your child can't have that without me. You know, uh, when I met this man, I was well established, making over 6 figures per year in my company. And he decided, I'm going to derail you because I have to feel like a man. And then not only that, when you don't do what I tell you to do, when you don't submit to my stupidity and utter weakness, now I'm going to come back for some kind of revenge. I told him, I said, you can die. It was worth all that. And see the obvious agenda that this person is on. Can't no man stop you from building generational wealth for your family. And that's why they harass you at work. That's why they calling up to your job. That's why they do that. Okay? Because they're failures at life. They're failures. Anytime you have to, as a grown man, you have an agenda against a woman, you are weak, you are spineless, and you are not a man whatsoever. Okay, so you women that held on to your children are probably, somewhere between the ages of 7 years old and, maybe 18. You can, and then especially if you're in the Black community, half of these Black men are, ridiculous. A lot of women, in order to be with a Black man, you got to be the one that's working and paying the bills. I personally don't want nothing to do with a man like that. I'd rather find the diamond in the rough, personally. Okay. And when you find out that you're dealing with a piece of crap like that, you just, you pick up and you keep moving. That's what you do. You pick up and you keep moving. A lot of people on YouTube even witnessed a man trying to, why does this man keep doing this? What is wrong with him? Because he's stupid. And as a witch, you present yourself as a sacrifice and I'll make you one. Okay. And I can go deep with that because no child should have to grow up impoverished. And they even talk about it. Oh, you're a bum bitch. You're dusty. But I make more money than you, sir. What are you talking about? You don't have anything. You're angry because of that. Why? Maybe because of their own mothers and their own fathers. Why can't they change themselves? Who knows? That's not your problem. That's not your problem. A lot of you women, you have your plans in life and you got these men out here. They want to derail you. They want to make it seem like you can't make it without them. So, you know, here's the thing about it is that they, I kind of knew that something was wrong with these men and they were spiritually, socially retarded when they were making back-to-back videos about single mothers on YouTube. Really, to be honest with you, what these men end up doing is they come to YouTube and they become stupid. They all of a sudden lose their mind as far as with reality. But they always got some kind of agenda, some kind of lie, some kind of rumor, some kind of something. So especially a lot of you women that, social media is everything. You're advertising your companies within social media, right? Because it's everything. If you're running an internet-based business, they're watching, hawking, stalking, trying to find out about you. And as soon as you say, well, I'm divorced, being divorced makes you a single mother, doesn't it? Actually, in reality, being a single being a divorced male makes you a single father. They feel like, oh, well, my agenda and rules don't apply to me because I am a man. Actually, you're not a man, you're a complete idiot, and we will flambe you, the witches. Oh, I'm on my shit, y'all, and I got my witch's hat ready. Okay. And for my clients that have good men that, I have clients that are married. I have clients that, legit have men that love them. This is not about you. You're good. I believe in keeping, families intact. But you, as a single mother, you are still a family. That is your family. They can't keep running around here saying, well, you don't have a family. Your family is incomplete. You're broken. I've always hated that. I've always hated when society tries to make it seem, what's wrong with our society? Well, how dare you ever, because I'm single, tell me that my home is broken? No, you're trying to break it. We will always go against the grain and win. So to everybody that's here that knows me, I am still here. I ain't changed. Okay. We're going to make sure that we survive and that our children don't have to feel stigmatized. It's almost like they want to put a stigmata on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's disgusting. It is. It's disgusting when, as a single mother, you don't have to explain to nobody that the men on this earth that or half of them demons. What in the world? Well, they came to the correct place. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be with a man. If you want a man, find a good man. If there's any out there, and men need to shut up, because honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. The way that they are depicting men in these movies are monsters. Men need to be extra, extra careful. It's too many of y'all out here raping, killing, and stealing. And good, be honest. The veil has been lifted. You letting us know who you are. Now, what we're going to do, you make a move and we're going to destroy you. Now, there is a good man for you women out there, but the ones that have an agenda, they all in your face. They constantly bombarding you, constantly harassing you. And then they sit over there and they light candles. They conjuring up in tranquil spirits and all that stuff. The way that an intranquil spirit even gets through to you is through your astral. So whenever, and I am a witch. As a witch, I understand how to conjure a spirit to make it go and reach somebody's etheric and astral and physical earthly space. So of course I know about that. But men are doing it to create all kinds of problems and sicknesses and illnesses in your family. So as a woman and as a witch, we are going to stand up to them, no matter if they 9 feet tall, 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall, and strike themselves down. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And we ain't worried about your companionship. We ain't worried about your sex. We don't care about that. And they hide from you. I know that a lot of women are feeling like, well, they'll try to make you feel bad because they fooled you. Don't feel bad because of that, because they purposely hide from you. They use all kind of spiritual works on you, so that they can get in there and act a fool. Okay, so we'll be doing the Black Candle vigils. Like I said, that should be purchased in addition to, because they go to these women, and Goddess does not like women. If you're a woman out there targeting a single mother, you're crap to her. But they will go to these women that know about the craft to try to do work on you. Okay. These women are considered to be traitors. Woman to woman, you shouldn't be helping these men with their misogyny. Okay. In all these years that they have attacked me, that the demons and the devils have attacked me, not once have I ever sat there and wondered where my next meal was going to come from, because God has always delivered. So I woke up this morning and Lilith was in my consciousness. But then again, it was also the Nyx. So these goddesses are going to flambe them while we sit back and eat popcorn and not worry about them. Your heart chakras have been closed to these types of men. And, I think the important thing is that if you have had a man that has done that to you, you're a woman that's capable of love. You've forgiven them for doing certain things. Your heart has turned cold because they don't know how to do the right thing, do they? They don't know how to do right by you. Goddess has you covered. And so does God. I think in particular, Zeus doesn't like that. Have you ever heard of the god Zeus? Zeus's mother was a single mother. So was Jesus. Jesus's mother was a single mother. You complete idiot. You realize that Mary was a single mother of the God that you tell us that we must worship. So Jesus's mama was a single mama. So was Zeus. His mother was a single mother. All of Zeus's siblings were eaten by a monster. Y'all got to check out that story of Zeus and his mother. Zeus's mother sacrificed herself and gave Zeus to, I think it was a bird or an owl or something, to take Zeus to safety. And Zeus ain't gonna go against his mama. Zeus has a great respect for women. These men are fighting a losing battle. But I do believe that there are children that slip through them damn cracks. And you don't need to let your children slip through the cracks. Witchcraft is what's going to help you. It's going to save you. Do you understand me? Don't listen to these ignorant people telling you something different. Witchcraft is going to save you. Stand in your power as a woman. Okay, that's your power as a woman. They said, give over your power. A lot of these men said, give over your power, and a lot of women did, but those needed to be men that we could trust. The men that tell you to give over your power and let them take care of you, if they behave untrustworthy, they got to go. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones sitting up there feeling like they the bomb.com, talking about I got my family together while trying to destroy other people's family. Dude, we gonna have your head on a stick. Who do you think that you're talking to? And some of y'all women done help these men and their families. And you gonna come talk to me like that? You gonna honestly, you gonna honestly do that? We doing that now. Cause I'm in good company, I can promise you, hon. You sitting up there talking about I got my family, my family, my family. Yeah, this is my family too. So you sitting up there, you stupid, you ignorant, you done got lied to by a demon, and you gonna tell me that you gonna tell me that you a good man and your family while you trying to destroy other people's lives? So single mothers, married mothers, whatever you are, we don't have anything against men, against real men. All of these fake losers, they are going to be totally disgraced. They already have disgraced themselves. But make sure there's two main components that you're going to want to need, along with those of you that have men that are worth saving. Because a lot of y'all come to me with men that are worth saving. Okay, but we're going to have a couple of main components. Black Candle Vigil monthly, your protection dollies. Okay, and some of you guys really, really need to be uncrossed. Okay, y'all need unhexing. So contact me for that work. I'm sorry, going to the public and saying, hey, if I got to be the chariot that helps these moms out here with these poor kids that are suffering, if you're not a man that's trying to speak against the suffering of the children, you are the enemy. If you are a man trying to cause suffering to children and on any capacity, you are my enemy and I will flambe you. I promise you. That's a promise. What I want you women to do to prepare for this, there's a couple of movies I want y'all to watch. One of them is The Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis. And see, I'm not a feminist, I'm a realist. That devil, that demon, those entities are working through men because they figure, just like a home invader or a robber, they figured, let's get to the men, and the men is too stupid spiritually to wake up. So they gone. A lot of these men are soulless, they gone. You can bring their soul back sometime, but they too stupid to hold on to it. So they gotta go. Okay. The Long Kiss Goodnight, with Gina Davis is one of the pivotal movies that I really love because it's empowering to the divine feminine. Okay. She was a spy in that movie, and she was like an assassin. And basically, she ended up having an affair with, one of the other spies and had a baby with him. And he came after her. He was going to kill his own daughter. Don't ever fall victim to these weak men. You a man trying to attack a woman and her children. You are weak. You are weaker than the woman. You had to be born from a woman. Straight up and down. You had to come from a woman, didn't you? And you so stupid that you show your obvious hate for the divine feminine by attacking a woman and then trying to come up with excuses. No, you just hate women. Oh, no, I just attack you. No, boo-boo. Just like a narcissist tries to prove that they're a good person, a decent person by attacking one, you are proving your hatred for the divine feminine by attacking one woman. You're also proving your hatred for children. They hate you and they hate your children. As a woman, you are the empress. Everything came from you. A man has to submit to you. A man has to bow down to you. Y'all can submit to each other, but if that man can't submit to you, but it's too late for him. It's too late. We have no love for you. Okay, and your existing wives and girlfriends that really hate you, we're gonna let them finish you off. We're gonna let those women finish helping kill you for your life insurance, because that's all you're worth at this point. Is that life insurance policy. so that woman can be free of you. Okay, because you're too stupid to even control your own spirits. I mean, obviously, I guess a man can be born a piece of crap, but a lot of them are possessed. A lot of them are on drugs. A lot of them are messed up. You know what I'm saying? So, he could have chose a better road, but he chose to go down that road. You choose to go down that road as a man, and you come to me, you try to destroy my kids. I'm gonna rip you apart from limb to limb. I've had males with an agenda to do harm to my family for years, and I've consistently protected my children. My children don't even know what's going on. They don't care. They ain't worrying about it. You try to attack my babies, and you gonna meet me. You gonna meet my spiritual doppelgangers too. And this ain't about revenge. This is about protection. Then you gonna tell me that you are part of a coven that's trying to destroy people and their children? Oh, honey, let me tell you something. One is stronger than many, because that one, you don't know how many people they got standing behind them. You don't know how many entities are waiting at the gate to get at you. So your protection is gone, hun. You don't have nothing. Okay? So make sure that y'all get at me, because I'm telling y'all, I can see it coming. It trickles down. It trickles down. And they try to convince you, well, she's the only woman that we're attacking. No, they planning on attacking all of us. They planning on attacking every single woman out there. Okay? Okay, so y'all make sure y'all let me know, because I am on the job and I am ready for the task, because I know the assignment. Okay? And my assignment is making sure that your babies are happy, that they have a future, your sons, and boy, these men would love to influence your sons. A lot of y'all women are raising better men. For a lot of these men that are around my age, they ain't got no hope. They don't have a prayer. They don't have a dream. But our sons, they do, because they haven't been influenced, and you've consistently protected your children, because they'll try to put all kind of them spirits all in your children and stuff. And you've been consistently protecting your children from them. Okay. All right, y'all. So today is Saturday. We got a lot going on here. I'm just gonna tell you right now, um, I had one of them in my inbox telling me that I was gonna die. He gonna kill me. I'm gonna die. Not he gonna kill me, but wishing death on me and all that crap. No, I'm not gonna die. You gonna die. Trying to create, uh, uh, you know, that's sad when a man sees that you have small children and he wanna kill the mama. Can you imagine? A good mama, and the children love the mama, and you got some maniac wishing death on their mama. Hell, me and my mama didn't even get along, and I was hurt by her death. So they're disgusting. And then also, your children don't have to live in poverty. They don't have to live like that. Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of work, especially for those of you women that have been afflicted. They constantly calling up to your job, they harassing you. And this is the spirit of the I don't even want to say unholy, but this is the spirit of the pathetic male. This is not the divine masculine. We're not dealing with that with a lot of these men. We're not dealing with that. Okay. So I got y'all always and forever because I love children, man. It's sad when you see people doing stuff like that, but as a woman you have all of the resources and the tools that you need. Okay. And like I was saying the other day when I was talking about the astral realm, a lot of these men know about astral travel and they know about the astral. And you got to learn how to protect yourself in the astral. Okay. Learn how to protect yourself in the astral. Because they have the knowledge of it, but they want to tell you that you don't need to use that knowledge while they use it against you. Okay, and we're gonna even find y'all some decent men too. I know that I'm looking for one myself, okay? Because this has been pretty disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting. Okay. So y'all know how to reach me. I'm gonna go. I hope that I was able to help some of y'all, inspire y'all, empower y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm willing to give out all my energy when it comes to that. That's what I give my energy for. Because some of y'all single mothers are raising my son's future wife. We ain't gonna have all this mess in their lives. Okay. Yeah, J Mac, it's gonna be okay, sweetie. A lot of what, to be honest with you, a lot of these demonic, devilish men, they done killed a lot of men. A lot of good men get killed by evil men. Okay, so sadly, a lot of us, it's gonna be real difficult. It's gonna be real difficult because especially in the Black community, Black men are killing each other at alarming rates. And but they're there, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want. Okay. So, I will catch y'all later. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you share this live, because I can tell you that it's happening at alarming rates to women out there by these disgusting males that are confused, but your confusion ain't gonna be my downfall, partner. And see, just to let y'all know, I'm from the Wild Wild West. I hail from the Midwest, so I'm a Midwestern girl. Okay. Okay, that ought to tell you a lot. Women from the Midwest, and I'm not saying that women from other areas are weaker. I'm not saying that, but it's something about those Midwest women. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Blessings.